All right, so welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we will discuss another topic that is under the differential equations. So we will discuss a topic in the differential equation that is a family of curves. Okay, it's a family of curves. Okay, so welcome to EduBuild Engineering Insight. So today we will discuss about the family of curves, which is a topic in differential equations. So welcome to my students. Okay, so what is family of curves? Okay. When we say family of curves, ano bang ibig sabihin natin dito? Why do we need to have this topic? Okay, itong family of curves under the differential equations. Kapag sinabi natin family of curves, represents a set of related curves. Okay, you take note of the word set of related curves. Okay, set of related curves, not described by an equation. Okay, so that is described by an equation. Okay, we can be able to determine kung anong curve ito siya because of the equation. Okay, and that equation contains one or more arbitrary constants. That is why this family of curves is a continuation of our topic previously, which is all about the elimination of arbitrary constants. Okay, arbitrary constants, because the equation that we will deal later will contain one or more arbitrary constants. So if that's the case, then there are arbitrary constants. Ano gagawin natin ngayon? Okay? So take note, the equation describes the related curves. And that equation contains one or more arbitrary constants. Now, this equation is mostly, okay? Itong equation na ito na sinasabi is mostly the standard equation of the conic sections of the line, the circle, the parabola, ellipse, and then the hyperbola. Okay, so I presume that you have discussed these things already way back in your analytic geometry. Okay, in your analytic geometry. Okay, so you have already encountered a lot of the standard equations for corresponding conic sections. Okay, now given this discussion of the family of curves, we have different steps to take. No? And these steps are the procedure in solving for the equation of the families of the curves. So basically, ito lang yung ating things to consider as steps, as a procedure. Number one is you determine from the given equation what is the curve involved. Kaya kanina, doon sa definition natin, that the family of curve represents a set of the related curves, okay, described by the equation. So out of that equation, you determine what is that curve involved. Kung merong equation given, what is the curve involved? Okay? Is that a line? Is that a hyperbola? Is that a circle? Is that a parabola? And so on and so forth. Then after that, having determined the type of the curve involved out of that equation, then you proceed to number two. You determine the general equation of the curve. Okay? Dahil na-determine mo na siya kung anong type of curve, ngayon, madidetermine mo na rin kung ano ang general equation of the curve. Itong general equation of the curve, these are the topics that I usually discuss in your analytic geometry. No? Kaya nga doon, meron kayong general equation, may general formula, merong standard equation. Okay? Then, after that, mabidetermine natin yung general equation and i-proceed natin sa third procedure or third step. You determine and substitute all the data given by the problem. Okay? Of course, meron mga data given sa problem. And then you substitute. And after that, you perform the elimination of arbitrary constants, which is yun yung ginawa natin previous topics. Okay? We perform the elimination of arbitrary constants. Okay? So basically, yun lang po yung ating mga procedures no? Na kailangan i-undertake. Okay? So in the succeeding slides natin, we have the examples na kung saan i-discuss natin by and by using the different steps. And also, after those, we will also deal some problems na kumaga, okay, kumaga, you master already the procedure. So, mga dire-diretso na yung pag-solve, no? Hindi natin kailangan step by step. But the succeeding slides natin, uh, i-illustrate ko sa inyo uh, by, step by step, ang pag-determine ng ating mga uh, solutions for the family of course. Kasi ang target na naman natin dito is to determine the general solution. Okay? Our target here is to determine the general solution and then the particular solution. Because we're going to eliminate the parameters. Ating mga parameters. Okay, take note na mayroon tayong parameters. Na-discuss natin last time yung about sa parameters. Okay, so let us proceed now. Okay, so sample problem number 1, which states that obtain the differential equation of the family of the straight lines passing through the origin. Okay, passing through the origin and sketch the representative members of the family. Okay, so that's the problem now. So we'll proceed now to the solution. Okay. Now, okay, so using the different steps that we have introduced just earlier, we will solve this problem. Okay. Diba? Determine from the equation what is the curve involved. So from this problem, okay, what is the type of the curve involved? What is the type of the curve involved? It is a line. Okay, that is the line. Now, proceed tayo dun sa pangalawang procedure. Okay, determine the general equations of the line. Okay, yung mga equations of the line. Ano ba yung mga equations of the line? Okay, or the equations of the line from your knowledge in analytic geometry. Hindi ba meron tayong tinatawag na slope-intercept form? Okay, slope-intercept form. What is that? That is your y is equal to mx plus b. And then we also the point slope form. Point slope form. So that is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m multiplied by x minus x sub 1. Sabihin, given ang isang point. Okay? And then the other one is, ano pa yung equation of the line natin? Meron tayong tinatawag na 2-point form. Sabihin, 2 points ang given. Okay? 2-point form. So, meaning y minus y sub 1 is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1. You divide that by x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Then multiplied by x minus x sub 1. That's the 2-point form. And another one is, another 2-point form is x over a plus y over b is equal to 1. So, out of these equations of the line, no, proceed tayo sa number 3 na procedure. Ano yung procedure natin number 3? No? Determine and substitute, this one, di ba? Determine and substitute all the data given by the problem. So, given that it is a line, what are the conditions involved? Okay, what are the conditions involved? Ano yung given from the problem? It says that it passes through the origin. Okay, it passes through the origin. Okay, it passes through the origin. Now, since it passes through the origin, proceed tayo sa yung number 4 natin. Ha? Now, among the forms, okay, ilang forms meron tayo kanina? 4 yun. Doon sa procedure number 2. Which is the best option? Okay? Pipili tayo doon kung saan yung best option. Okay? A straight line can be written in many forms, but there is a given point on the problem. So, meron tayong given problem because sabi nung sa third procedure natin, from the problem it states, this line passes through the origin. So, that is, the origin is at 0, 0. So, in that case, therefore, we're going to use the point slope form. Okay? Point slope form. Ano sabi dun sa point slope form? That is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m multiplied by x minus x sub 1. So given that our y sub 1, okay, our x sub 1, y sub 1 is 0, 0. Huh? So therefore, substitute natin y minus 0 is equal to m multiplied by x minus, what's the value of x sub 1? That is 0. So therefore, our y is equal to mx. Now, from this, okay, y is equal to mx, we're going to, what's the parameter here? We have the parameter here. Your x is your independent variable. Your y is the dependent variable. And what do you call to that m? M is a parameter. And we have to eliminate this parameter. Okay? Using yung ating knowledge in elimination of arbitrary constant. And this is an arbitrary constant, m. So there's only one arbitrary constant in that equation, y is equal to mx, and that is the m. So what you're going to do is you derive once. Okay? You're going to derive once. Okay? You're going to derive that once. No? Okay. So m is equal to y over x. Okay? So m is equal to x. Now, we're going to take the derivation of the m. Okay? The m. So, in this case, bakit ang purpose natin? To eliminate that parameter. So, ayan. So, let's proceed here. So, m is equal to y over x. So, here, utilize natin yung uh, the quotient rule, no? Quotient rule. Apply the quotient rule for the derivation. So, m prime is equal to ano to? UDV minus VDU over um, V squared. So that is x. That's the derivative of y. That is y prime minus y times what's the derivative of x. That is 1. Then it is our v. That is x squared. So where m prime is equal to 0. So what happened now is xy prime minus y is equal to 0. So in this case, the constant has been eliminated. So therefore, the family of the lines passing through the origin is represented by this equation. Okay, so the family of the lines is represented by this differential equation. X y prime minus y is equal to 0. So, next is sketch the representative of the family. Sketch to natin. Okay, so sketch. This is your x-axis. This is your y-axis. You take note that the family of these lines passes through the origin. So, meaning, yung slope natin dito is magkakaiba. So, in that case, it passes through the origin. Magawa tayo ng line that passes through the origin. We will also draw a line that passes through the origin. Okay? Another line that as long as it passes through the origin. Yan. Ano pa? Another line. As long as it passes through the origin. So this is now your family of lines. Okay? That is now your family of lines. Family of lines passing through the origin. And that origin is 0, 0. Okay? So, ganun lang, no? No, madali lang siya. So just basically follow the procedure, no? Okay. Next, problem number 2. Obtain the equation of the family of circles. So this one is the circles with a center on the x-axis and sketch the several representative of the family or members of the family. Okay. So solution. So we will follow the basic procedure natin. Number 1, you determine from the equation of the curve what is the curve involved. So the given curve is a no. That is, of course, obviously circle. Then number two, you determine the general equation of the circle or the standard equation of the circle. So standard equation of the circle is, use your knowledge in analytic geometry. That is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared, that is equal to r squared. So basically, this is our standard equation. Then after that, you determine and substitute, you determine from the problem the given data, and eventually you substitute that data. Now, the centers of all circles, okay? The centers of all circles are on the x-axis. No? That's our x-axis yung centers of all circles. Take note ha, this is family of circles. Ibig sabihin, maraming circles ito. Okay. So meaning, what will happen is, take note ang center of circle natin is H and K. So if the centers of all circles are on the x-axis, okay, so therefore, ang y natin, ang k natin is equal to 0. So the center, to simplify this one, the center of the circles is represented by h, then 0. Kasi yung k natin is equal to 0. And then the center of the circles are on the x-axis. So that means h, then 0. So since these are the given from the problem, then substitute natin. Okay, substitute natin from the general equation or standard equation, x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. Now, so substitute natin. So, x minus h squared plus y, what's the value of k? That is 0 squared is equal to r squared. So that becomes x minus h squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. So how many parameters do we have now? Parameters natin, there are only two arbitrary constants here. And we have that h and r. Okay, yan yung ating parameters ngayon. Two arbitrary constants that should be eliminated. Kaya, on the fourth procedure, we're going to eliminate or perform the elimination of the arbitrary constants. Okay? So since meron tayong dalawang arbitrary constants, we're going to derive the equation twice. Okay? Yung the number of parameters will determine how many times we're going to derive the equation. So first derivative natin is ano yung equation natin? X minus h plus y squared is equal to r squared. So derive natin ito, that becomes, okay, punta ko dito ha. So what's the derivative of this one? 2 times x minus h. Then, what's the derivative of x? X1 plus 2y. Then derivative of y prime is equal to 0. Because derivative of r squared is 0. This is a parameter. So, simplify natin. So, eventually, meron tayong 2 both sides, no? So, makancel ito, di ba? Yan. So, that makes x minus h plus y prime is equal to 0. So, this is now the result of the first derivative. Okay? The result of the first derivative. Now, proceed tayo sa second derivative. Okay. Second derivative. Ano ba yung i-derive natin? The result of the first derivative, and that is x minus h plus y prime is equal to 0. So what's the derivative of x? That is 1. What's the derivative of h? That is 0. Plus, okay, derive natin using the product rule, y, the derivative of y prime, that is y double prime plus y prime, the derivative of y is another y prime is equal to 0. So simplify, y double prime plus y prime squared plus 1 is equal to 0. So nawala na yung, anong nawala dito sa kan? Sa first derivative. Eliminated yung, ano eliminated dito yung r. Diba? Dito, yung h. Eliminated na siya. So, out of the derivation, the differentiation that we have, the two parameters are being eliminated. So, the result is, what's the answer? Okay, what's the answer? So, that is y double prime plus y prime squared plus 1 is equal to 0. So, that is now the equation, the differential equation of the family of the circles passing through, or the center of the circles are on the x-axis. Okay? So regardless, no, kung ano yung kanyang denominator, no, yung kanyang radius. Okay? As long as the center of the circle are on the x-axis. So next is, sabi dyan is, you're going to sketch. So sketch natin. So sketch. Okay? So sketch tayo dito. Okay? This is our x-axis. This is our y-axis. So ang nakalagay sa problem, the center are on the x-axis. So regardless of the radius. So merong maliit na circle, merong malaking circle, di ba? As long as nandito yung kanilang center dito sa x-axis. So it could be meron tayong circle, then another one circle, basta yung kanyang, then meron tayong maliit na circle, depende sa kanyang radius. Depende sa kanyang radius. Yan. Okay? So that may be the sketch. So nakadepende as long as it satisfies what is given on the problem. Alright? So shall we proceed to problem number 3? Uh, Naintindihan ba, class? Okay. So sample problem number 3. You obtain the differential equation with the family of parabolas. Okay, so this time is a parabola. Opening to the right and sketch the several representative members of the family. Okay, Guys, you try to revisit your foundational knowledge in the analytic geometry, okay, with regards to these conic sections, no? Kasi meron kayong hindi maintindihan, no? I cannot afford to go back to the topics in analytic geometry, okay? It's part of you, say that must be a prerequisite knowledge. So, let's continue. Solution. Oh, ano yung first natin na one? Na procedure. Determine from the equation what is the curve involved. So in this case, anong type ng curve? This is the family of parabolas. The family of parabolas. Okay, number two. Now, what is the standard equation of the parabola? The vertex. So, standard equation of the parabola. Remember, standard equation of parabola with vertex h and k. H and k. Okay. So, try natin enumerate lahat ng ating mga standard equations. Okay? Now, opening upward. Okay? Opening upward. Ibig sabihin, ayan. So, that is x minus h squared plus, no, is equal to 4a times y minus a. Okay? How about for opening downward? Okay, opening downward. That is x minus h squared is equal to, this becomes negative 4a y minus a. You take note, this is positive. Therefore, that is opening upward. This one is negative. Therefore, that is opening downward. Okay. How about for the opening to the left? Opening to the left. Okay. Opening to the left. Ibig sabihin, that is y minus k squared is equal to negative 4a multiplied by x minus h. Okay, negative, ah. How about for the opening to the right? Dahil naka-budget kami sa opening to the right. Sabi natin sa kuryente. Until, nalat ako ng paraan. Comes ganyan, no? So, y minus k squared is equal to, so that's going to the right, so most likely that is positive 4a x minus h. Okay? Now, we have four standard equations as we have enumerated. So, let us now proceed to the number 3. Now, you determine from the problem and you state, you substitute the given what is the problem. So, from the problem itself, the parabolas are open to the right. Okay? Parabolas, take note of parabolas. Since this is a family of parabola, open to the right. So, open to the right daw siya. So, it's likely we are expected that the family of parabolas are going to the right, looking like this, no? So, ano yung formula na gagamitin natin ang standard equation? That is y minus k squared is equal to positive 4a x minus h. Now, so that's our given, no? Parabolas opening to the right. So after that, what will be the next? What will be the next? You take note from this standard equation, how many types or how many parameters do we have? We have number of parameters. These are the arbitrary constants. So how many? We have three parameters. And what are they? These are K, A, and H. Okay. So we have three. So in that case, we are going to derive this equation thrice. Okay, tatlong beses. Kaya, we will now proceed to the first derivative. First derivative. So sa first derivative,